Why is it that boys pierce their ears? Should they pierce their ears? Is it a religious significance, a cultural significance, or is it now just a cultural norm? Is it simply style and should be ignored? Well, what is right? What is wrong? Is there right? Is there wrong? Let's talk about it now on Simply Explained. We as Hindus have 16 major sanskars. These sanskars are done prenatal and postnatal as well. Even before the coming of someone into this world, sanskars are done. What are sanskars? They are simple rituals that are done to help you align your life to a very spiritual and a very divine path, or in today's context, in a controlled manner in society. Among them is called karnaveda sanskar. We have spoken about sanskars a lot, but let me explain to you why we're doing this topic today. We have seen something very different in society where boys are wearing earrings or studs or whatever it is. We may call it ear piercing. Is this right? Is this wrong? I'm not here to tell you what is right and what is wrong, but I'm here to add some clarity to this activity that is going on in our society. We know girls commonly wear earrings. Now let us look at the religious significance and also cultural norms and society's expectations. When a boy wears an earring today, a society looks at them very ordinarily. As a matter of fact, a boy or anyone, as a matter of fact, can pierce any part of your body. And in 2022, the time that this video is being done, you cannot be judged and you should not be judged about that. The nose are pierced, the lips are pierced, the ears are pierced, the tongue is pierced, many parts of the body is pierced, and a ring is placed on it. Well, if it is just accepted by society or it is just a style, then we don't even need to have this discussion. Whether you're Hindu or non-Hindu, you go ahead and you pierce, and if you feel good about it, and if you feel that represents you or something you stand for, then please go ahead and pierce. However, from a Hindu perspective, we have set the foundation for piercing and why it should be done, when it should be done. And when it is done, what is an expectation from you as one who have pierced their ears. Now let us go back to the God. When we look at Bhagwan Ramji, Bhagwan Shri Krishna, Lord Shiva, we've seen Surya Bhagwan, Satyanarayan, all of them. We have seen earrings on their ears. Ear piercing is nothing strange to boys or to men. But when it is worn, there is an expectation from you. Ear piercing is done in the 6th, 7th, or 8th month after a child is born. Ear piercing is done for two main reasons. One, when the ear is pierced, when the earlobes are pierced, it creates a sense of balance and it protects a person from a lot of sicknesses as well. Sushrita, who was perhaps the first surgeon recorded on this earth by Hindus, have said that piercing of the ears, of course, prevents a number of sickness because of the nerves and so. From a religious significance as well, it is called karnaveda. Karnaveda. Karna means the ears and Veda means the sanskar, the ritual of piercing the ears. When the ears are pierced, there is a process that happens. I want to quote you a very important writing from our text. Raksha bhushana nimitam balasya karno vidhete tau shashte masi saptamo va shuklapashe prasasteshu titikaranam muhurtam nachatreshu kritamangala swastivachanam dharyangate kumar dharange va kumar mupaveshya balakri danekaiha. What is it saying here is that when the sanskar is done in the 6th, 7th, or 8th month of the child, what happens? On Shukla Paksh, on the bright half of the month, Titi Karanam, on an auspicious Titi, on an auspicious day, and even the Karan, the universe have to be aligned in a certain way. Then what happens? The parents take the time now to pierce the ears of the boy. Kritamangal swasti vachanam. Kritamangal means auspicious work, rituals are done. Ganpati Kalash, other rituals are done. And then swasti vachana is done. Kumara gharankeva kumaramapaveshva. Then the Kumar, the boy's ears are pierced. And then when it is pierced, it has to go through that process of rituals and Vedic mantras. It is written as well, Purvam Dakshinam Kumarasya Vamam Kumaryaha Tataha Pichurvati Praveshayet. This comes from the Susruta Sutra. It tells you the placement of the Kumara, the boy. It tells you the placement of the parents, the guru. This is all arranged so that the ears are pierced. Karnaveda sanskar. When the ears are pierced for the Kumar or the boy, the auspicious mantras are recited. Bhadram karnebihi shrunuyama devaha Bhadram pashyema kshabhir yatraha Sthirai range stushtvagum sastuno bihi vyashe madevahitam yadayu. That one mantra is read. There are also other mantras that are read. What are such mantras and what is the purpose of it being read? Vakshyanti Veda Maniganti Karmanam Priyagum Sakhayam Parishashvajana Yosheva Shikte Vitatadhi Dhanvanjyayiha Gamsamane Parayanti. The purpose of doing this is to pray to God that the piercing of these ears, by piercing the ears, it will protect the child physically from 6, 7, or 8 months. And we are also praying to the Paramatma, to the God, Bhagwan, that may the ears only be a guest to all the things that are good. May you hear words that are beneficial to you and to others. May you hear words that are auspicious or wholesome and conducive to learning. May you hear and obey the words of your Guru. May you always listen to your parents and elders and obey their words. May these earrings bring your limbs strong and your body firm. May your eyes always see what is good. May you always sing the praises of God and live a life that is beneficial to all. This is done before the first year of the child is finished, with the intent that they will use the ears for specific divine purposes. Let us compare that to what is happening today. Today, our boys, and please, I want you to listen to this with an open mind. My purpose is not to attack you. My purpose is not to blame you. My purpose is not to tell you what is right and what is wrong. What I'm doing here today is shedding light to the ear piercing that is done. Today, when boys grow up and they turn teenagers, most cases that is when they pierce the ears. Most of the teenagers who I've seen piercing ears, I have asked them, and if they're a Hindu, I ask them only. Because if they are not Hindu, then to my knowledge, there is no such nitis or rites in other faiths for piercing the ears. But let's focus on the Hindu. My question to them at all time is, why do you pierce the ears? Why are there 2 studs or 2 earrings in your ears? In most cases, they do not know. And please, if you do not know, use this video as an educational tool. For the few who have answered, they said, Panditji, this is karnaveda sanskar. Then my follow-up to that will be, can you please tell me what was done for your karnaveda sanskar and what is the purpose of it? And no one of them know. Obviously because that sanskar was not done from birth and they're unaware of the purpose of it. My friends, when we wear an earring, yes, it is karnaveda sanskar done at a particular time. But karnaveda sanskar is done to align your life from the time you're born until you die. When we place these studs and these earrings in the ears, when you're a grown man, you've already defeated that purpose of karnaveda. If we're wearing it to look like someone, then that's not a Hindu thing. To shed some light on this, my friend, if you're wearing an earring, the Vedas have told us here that may you always listen to your parents and elders and obey their words. Wearing the earrings has responsibilities. You cannot dwell in certain places. Your ears must be dedicated to listening and only listening to songs that are auspicious, songs that are beautiful, songs that are lovely, right? Your ears, when it is pierced, right? That is what is dedicated to. Now, if you have pierced ears as a Hindu and you have done karnaveda, but you're partying with it, I mean, irrelevant things, alcoholic things and all that kind of things, you're dancing to inappropriate music and song, you do not listen to your parents, you do not listen to kind things, you do not listen to katha, you do not listen to prayers, you do not listen to bhajans, then you're defeating the purpose of why you wear those earrings. Karnaveda is to ask the ears, Prabhu, bless my ears so that I may always listen to auspicious things. Now, for all our Hindu boys who are saying, this is my culture, this is my dharma, and I'm wearing it for that, please understand, I'm very proud of you that you have the courage to wear earrings. What I will ask of you as well is have the courage to live the life of someone who has embraced the sanskar called karnaveda. It means dedication. But you can't do that alone. Karnaveda, if you're doing that, you require a shikhar. You must grow a shikhar, or the West Indians call it a churki. And you must dedicate a majority percentage of your life towards listening to God's words. In my opinion, and this is my opinion, today it is a style. Am I against style and fashion? Absolutely not. I myself like a little bit of fashion, if you know what I mean. I like to wear cotton kurtas. They are inexpensive. I like to dress appropriately. I like to set the tone of fashion in a very dignified way. I love fashion, but then again, it has to represent something. And not only represent something by being on you, you have to behave accordingly, as though you have been initiated into that process. So is it right for boys to wear earrings? And is it wrong for them to wear earrings? Well, anybody can wear earring. Any one of you boys or men watching this program, you can bow your ears as long as you do it for style. I wouldn't judge you. Society shouldn't judge you. As long as you wear it for a style, go ahead and pierce. But if you're wearing as a Hindu symbol, you should know why you wear it and you should embrace it with dignity, my friends. This is a very, it can be very disturbing for youngsters to hear, or even grown-ups. But the whole purpose of this video is for you to understand what it means. My ears were pierced when I was a baby. My parents pierced my ears when I was 6 months old. But they did that for the sanskar, and they initiated me into the process. However, I never wore earrings. When I did my Upnayan sanskar, my Janeu sanskar, they again pierced my ears and placed earrings inside. But after that, at that time, society was very different. They were not accepting towards earrings. Now, in India up to today, great saints, sant, swamis, siddhas, great acharyas, they wear earrings. But remember, their lives are very strict. Their lives are very dedicated to dharma, to culture. They do not pay attention to the noises of the world. If you are wearing an earring, let it represent, or let it remind you that you have a responsibility to protect what goes in your ears. I hope this sheds some light on what we've discussed today. And if you like what you hear, please subscribe to the channel. It is free. Smash that subscribe button and that like button and share this video with others so that we will be able to continue to bring you videos that are so educational and helpful to a society. Thank you so much. Namaskar.